Namaskaram.
Hi Vishnu, good evening.
நான் பேசுறேங்கன்னு புரியல. ஏதோ பேசுறேன்.
மியூட் பண்ணிட்டு பேசுறேன்.
என்னன்னு பாரு, பாவம் தீபாவளி தான் பேசுறேன்னு. சரி, அப்புறம் பேசினேன். ஆஃப்டர் த கதா ஆசிரமத்தில் ஒன்றுன்னா வெளியில வந்துட்டு இருக்கு இல்லையா? பூலேருந்து ஆரம்பிச்சது, கடிகாலேருந்து, மளிகைலேருந்து, கேஸ்லேருந்து இல்லை. ஆனால் எல்லாம் இப்போ குப்பை கலரிட்டும். भीमातीरनिवासाय पंढरीपुरवासिने पांडुरंग प्रकाशाय विठलाय नमो नमः। मरुत्पुत्राय कवये भीमाय भयहारिणे श्रीमदानंदतीर्थाय प्रख्याताय नमो नमः। शिवतनय वरिष्ठं सर्वकल्याणमूर्तिं परशुकमलहस्तं शोभितं मोदकेन अरुणकुसुममाला व्याललंबोदरं तं मम हृदयनिवासं श्रीगणेशं नमामि। कृष्णव्रता कृष्णमनुस्मरन्तः रात्रौ च कृष्णं पुनरुत्थिताय ते कृष्णदेहा प्रविशन्ति कृष्णम्। आज्यं यथा मन्त्रहुतं हुताशे बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वमरोगता अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनूमत्स्मरणात् भवेत्। चित्रैः पदैश्च गम्भीरैः वाक्यमानैरखण्डितैः गुरुभावं व्यञ्जयन्ती भाति श्रीजयतीर्थवाक्। प्रणमत्कामधेनुं च भजत्सुरतरूपमं श्रीभावबोधकृत्पाद चिन्तामणिमुपास्महे। पूज्याय राघवेन्द्राय सत्यधर्मरताय च भजतां कल्पवृक्षाय नमतां कामधेनवे। अन्नपूर्णे सदा पूर्णे शङ्करप्राणवल्लभे ज्ञानवैराग्यसिद्ध्यर्थं भिक्षां देहि च पार्वती। हयग्रीव हयग्रीव हयग्रीवेति यो वदेत् तस्य निस्सरते वाणी जन्नुकन्या प्रवाहवत्। राकाचन्द्रसमानकान्तिवदना नाकाधिराजस्तुता मूकानामपि कुर्वती सुरधुनी नीकाश वाक्वैभवं। श्रीकाञ्चीनगरी विहाररसिका शोकापहन्त्री सताम् एका पुण्यपरम्परा पशुपते आकारिणी राजते। सत्यं विधातुं निजवृत्त्यभाषितं व्याप्तिं च भूतेषु अखिलेषु चात्मनः अदृश्यत अत्यद्भुतरूपमुद्वहन् स्तम्भे सभायां न मृगं न मानुषं नरसिंह न मृगं न मानुषम्। My humble obeisance to the Lord of Vrindavan and Guruvayur, Shri Krishna, to Shri Rama, the Lord of Ayodhya, to Ma Lakshmi, Ma Saraswati and Ma Sita, to Mahadeva and Ma Kali, to Siddhi Vinayakji Maharaj and Subramanya Swami, to the exemplary devotee Shri Hanumanji, and to all the devotees of the Lord who are listening to the Bhagavatam. By the grace of the Lord, we start with traditional prayer. Samsara sagare magnam deenam mam karunanidhe karma moha grahitangam mamuddhara bhavarnavat Srimat Bhagavatakyoyam pratyaksha Krishna evahi svikritosi mayanatha muktyartham bhavasagare manoratho madiyoyam safalat sarvatha tvaya निर्विघ्नेनैव कर्तव्यो दासोऽहं तव केशव शुकरूपा प्रबोधज्ञा सर्वशास्त्रविशारदा एतत् कथा प्रकाशेन मदज्ञानं विनाशया वन्दे नन्दव्रजस्त्रीणां पादरेणुम् अभीक्ष्णशः यासां हरिकथोद्गीतं पुनाति भुवनत्रयम्. By the grace of the Lord, on your behalf, on my own, we thank all the patrons of Kshetrupasana who have been supporting the ashram for months together. May these devotees grow from strength to strength, joy to joy, prosperity to prosperity, and may they continue to do the noble work which they have undertaken. With this, we fall in tune with the divine and sing the Damodara Stotra. कुरूणाम् अथ पाण्डवानां दुःशासनेना कृतवस्त्रकेशा कृष्णा तदा क्रोशदनन्यनाथा गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति. श्री कृष्ण विष्णु मधुकैटभारे भक्तानुकम्पिन् भगवन् मुरारे त्राह्यस्व मां केशवलोकनाथा गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति. जगदोथ दत्तो नवनीत पिंडो गृहे यशोदा विचिकित्सयन्ती उवाच सत्यं वद हे मुरारे गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति. वक्तुं समर्थोऽपि न वक्ति कश्चित् अहो जनानां व्यसनाभिमुख्यं जिह्वेऽपि वस्व जिह्वेऽपि वस्व जिह्वेऽपि वस्वामृतं ह्येतदेवा गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति गोविन्द दामोदर माधवेति. Another old song comes to my mind today. Many times, by God's grace, I have done the Bhagavatam at Vrindavan and offered it to Bhagya Vihari. Once I was watching nature around me in Vrindavan early in the morning, and outside the cottage where I was staying, there were a lot of birds, so many birds, and all of them came flocking. So I asked my helpers to give them some grain, and I was watching them. I said, my whole life is dependent on two birds. One is the cuckoo called Valmiki. The other is the parrot called Shukadeva. So I burst out into a song by his grace. I have fallen in love with the birds. And they are the one who have brought spring into my life. There is a cuckoo called Valmiki who sings about Sitaram. There is a tota, there is a parrot called Shukadeva who calls out Radhesham. There is a Maina called Radha, and there is a peacock called Meera, who is singing with the name of the Lord. I've heard their songs and I have become attached to Krishna. And all my work is accomplished ever since I chanted the name of Banki Bihari. This is what the song means for those who don't understand Hindi. इन पंछियों से हो गया है प्यार, जो लाए मेरे जीवन में बहार. इन पंछियों से हो गया है प्यार, जो लाए मेरे जीवन में बहार. एक तोता शुक नाम का है, जो गाता जाए राधे राधे श्याम. एक कोयल वाल्मीकि नाम का, सुनाता जाए सीता सीताराम. कैसे भूलूं इनका उपकार, जो लाए मेरे जीवन में बहार. इन पंछियों से हो गया है प्यार, जो लाए मेरे जीवन में बहार. एक मैना राधा नाम की है, बुलाती जाए आजा आजा शाम. एक मोरनी है मीरा नाम की, जो नाचे बोल राधे राधे श्याम. दिया भक्ति का मुझे उपहार, जो लाया मेरे जीवन में बहार. इन पंछियों से हो गया है प्यार, जो लाए मेरे जीवन में बहार. इन पंछियों की धुन सुन सुन, मुझे लागी है प्रभु की ये लगन. मेरे पूरे हुए देखो सारे काम, मैंने जब से लिया बिहारी का नाम. कृष्ण प्रेम का मैंने पहना हार, जो लाया मेरे जीवन में बहार. कृष्ण प्रेम का पहना मैंने हार, जो लाया मेरे जीवन में बहार. इन पंछियों से हो गया है प्यार, जो लाए मेरे जीवन में बहार. इन पंछियों से हो गया है प्यार, जो लाए मेरे जीवन में बहार. जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे श्याम. I hope you saw the poster of Jarasandha and Bhima having a grim duel. My dear listeners, last evening in the Purva Katha, I told you that Krishna, Arjuna, Sri Krishna, Arjuna, and Bhima, three of them disguised as Brahmins, are approaching Jarasandha, and they're praising him. They tell him, oh, how can anybody forget the great ones who are generous? What cannot be donated in charity? They're just making him realize what it is to be a donor. There was Harishchandra, there was Rantideva, there was a devotee called Mudgala. It seems he used to go into the field after the harvest was over. You know, when the harvest is over, a lot of grain has fallen on the ground. He would collect that and eat that. Can you imagine? Live on that. And with that, he would give to Atithis also, the guests also. His family was poor and they were dying of hunger. He didn't bother. He would only feed the guests. And he reached heavens. That Mudgala, it is his name. Then there was, of course, Shibi. Shibi, I hope you know, cut off a lot of flesh from his thigh in order to give it to the hawk, the falcon, who wanted the pigeon's flesh. There was a hunter who was moved by a pigeon and her husband, the couple pigeon, offered themselves to the hunter. He was so touched that he gave up hunting and became non-violent, and he became a devotee of the Lord. This pigeon couple went straight to heaven. What about these great ones? Many others have attained the permanent position, although they were in the impermanent world. Shukadeva says, Rajanya bandhun vijnaya drishta purvan achintayat. Jarasandha is very clever. I hope you know. He has the power of 10,000 elephants. Jarasandha is equal to 10,000 elephants. Suddenly he says, these faces seem familiar. Their stature seems familiar. They don't look like Brahmins. Forgive me. Brahmins have a different stature, a different physique, and certainly Kshatriyas have a different physique. Suppose you ask your Panditji to wear a military uniform, he'll look very awkward. You understand? Or you make the general wear a dhoti, he will look very funny. Because they were born for that particular profession. Here, Achintayat, where have I seen them? These three. Rajanya bandhavo hyete, brahmalingani bibhrati. They must be Kshatriyas, but they're wearing the garb of Brahmins. Dadane bhikshitam tebhya atmano pidustyajam. Very difficult to give up oneself. But since they've come to beg, I should give. That is one thing even about the villains of India. Indian scriptures have great villains. They will never refuse when somebody asks them something. He vipra vriyatam kamo dadami atmashiropi vaha. O Brahmins, he says. O Brahmins, udaramatihi. He is very, he is very generous. Praha Krishna Arjuna Vrikodaran. He is talking to all three of them, Sri Krishna, Arjuna, and Bhimasena. What does he tell them? Hey Vipra, O Brahmins, Vriyatam Kamo. Please tell me what you want. Dadami Atmashiropinaha. Even if you want my head, I will cut it and give it to you. That is the generosity of great men, even if they are villains. Bhagavan Krishna says, give us Yuddha. Yuddham no dehi Rajendra. Dvandvasho yadi manyase. Give us a duel. Dvandvasho means duel. One of us you choose. Yuddharthino vayam prapta rajanya na anyakankshinah. We don't want anything else from you. We want Yuddha. Asau, this is Vrikodaraha. This is Bhima. Partha, this is Partha. Tasya brata Arjuno hyayam. One is Vrikodara, one is Bhima. This is his brother Arjuna. And I am their cousin. Anayor matuleyam mam Krishnam janihi te ripum. I am your deadly enemy. My name is Krishna. Evam avedito raja jahasa uchchaisma magadaha. Ha ha ha. Now I know who you are. Oh, it's Krishna who is up to this trick. The Lord is now being exposed by Jarasandha. He looks at him and says, I won't fight with you. You are ranchod. You ran away from the battle when I pursued you. That was because to save the Brahmins. Otherwise, he would have killed the Brahmins. Said the Jarasandha had taken a grim decision to harm Brahmins. The Lord did not want it. He said, let me run away. Let him get the credit of winning against me in battle, but I must save the Brahmins. That is what the story says. I won't fight with you. You are a coward. You ran away from the battlefield and disappeared into the sea. Mathuram swapuruin tyaktva samudram sharanam gataha. I won't fight with you. Arjuna, he is my junior, younger in age. I don't want to fight with him. Ayam tuvayasa atulyo nati sattvo name samaham. He is atulya. He is not equal to me in age, and where power is concerned, he is not equal to me. I'm just asking you to study the situation. On one side, Krishna is being totally deleted from the picture. You are a runaway god. You're a cowardly god. Your Arjuna's professional pride also is gone. Savyasachi Dhananjaya. Oh, you are nothing to me. This fellow Bhima, he will do. I will fight with him. Arjuna bhavet yodha bhimastulya balo mama. As far as I am concerned, only Bhima is equal to me. So I will fight with him. My dear listeners, wherever there's a reference to Bhima in the Mahabharata, it's very interesting to note. If you remember Virata Parva, when I do the Mahabharata Virata Parva, Kichaka is killed in the Virata Parva when he tries to misbehave with Mother Draupadi. Mother Draupadi and Bhima conspire, and one day in the dancing hall, you find at night Bhima disguises as a woman and then challenges Kichaka and kills him. When Kichaka dies, Duryodhana says, Bhima must have killed him. There is nobody in the world who is equal to him. I am equal to him in Gada Yuddha and Bhima. I am here. He's my friend. I won't do any harm to him. So Bhima is alive. I hope you understand. This is how the reputation of Bhima had spread all over the world. And whenever Bhima gets angry, let me tell you the lighter side of life. If Bhima gets angry, he's Vayuputra. What does he do? He uproots a tree. Suddenly he'll uproot a tree. So when he gets angry, Yudhishthira will say, don't uproot trees. Don't uproot trees. Don't expose your identity. You know, this is Bhima. This is the lighter side of life, I'm telling you. Throughout the Mahabharata, it's interesting to watch Bhima. When he gets angry, oh no, you can't control him because he's Vayuputra. And what does Vayu do? Uproots trees. When there is a storm, tornado, all the trees are bending and falling. That's what he will do. Now, this is Bhima. He takes the gada. Ityuktva Bhimasenaya Pradaya Mahatim Gadam. Look at the enemies of those days. I don't think today's heroes and villains have this type of duel. I give you a big mix, a big gada. You take this, I take mine. And together we have a duel. Dvitiyam Swayamadaya Nirjagama Purat Bahihi. Now both of them are going out of the city. Outside the city, there is a plain ground. Tatas same khale viro samyukto avitetaram. Now what are they doing? Jagnatu vajra kalpabhyam gadabhyam ranadur madau. Now each one of them is engaged in hitting each other. So as they come outside the city, there is a level ground. On the level ground, you must have the Gada Yuddha. That is the rule. And they are hitting each other. When they hit each other, one Gada hitting the other, one Gada hitting the other, it's like lightning striking each other. And then, how do they do it? They skillfully circle left to right and right to left. You must have seen in the movies, you must have watched them. The villain is here, then the villain is here. Then the hero is here, and then the villain is here. So they were circling, and then right to left and left to right. And then it was like actors on a stage, says the Bhagavata. Natayoriva Rangino. That is how they looked. So from times immemorial, that is how the directors of movies make the hero and the villain go round and round and round. As this is happening, when they were slapping each other, when the gadas were broken, they started hitting each other. And when they were slapping each other, the sound resembled the crash of elephants, because both of them very strong they are, and they're hitting each other. And just at that time, says the Bhagavata, having determined that Bhima has to kill the enemy. The Lord is there. I hope you understand. The Lord has decided Jarasandha should die. That is the master plan of the Lord. And to help Bhima, he has to adopt an unethical means. Nowhere in a duel is a third person allowed to interrupt, advise, or create a different situation. He should not. All referees must stand far away. They can't give any leading clue to either of the combatants. But what does Krishna do? I remember my master telling me, Krishna takes a blade of grass and tears it into two and throws it. In a hurry, Bhima realizes this is Jarasandha. Those who have not heard that story I told you, when Jarasandha was born, he was born as two pieces. Live two pieces. Please note my word, live two pieces. Not dead. One eye, 1 ear, 1 ear, one hand, half body, one leg, and both live. The midwife got totally confused. She said, the king will kill me. She'll think I tore the baby apart. So she takes both the parts and throws them into the street. And in the street, both these parts of children, the newborn child, are suffering. They are lying on the roadside. There comes a diviness called Jara. Jara means old. She comes there and says, oh God, poor child, somebody has thrown the baby, a newborn baby out there. For her, she is a demoness, so nothing is very odd for her. She takes both the parts and joins them. Jara Sandha. Sandhi means joining. So that is how he is made into Jarasandha. And he becomes a powerful person because he has been joined by a demoness. So the weak point is that line, that dividing line. If you tear him apart, then he becomes weak. If you bring him together, he becomes strong. To give you the lighter side of life, my Guruji used to say that Bhima was very excited because the Lord had told Arjuna, take a blade of grass and tear it into two and throw it. But he was in a hurry. Bhima did not know how it was thrown. So he just clapped his hands and said, I have won. The Lord says, look behind. The fellow is alive again. Why? Because the right side and the left side were very close to each other. They joined again, like a movie. They joined again and he became very powerful. Now, my master used to say that Bhima looks at Krishna. Why don't you advise properly? The Lord says, why don't you observe properly? I took two pieces, put the right side on the left and left side on the right. Don't bring them together. If you bring them together, they'll join again. So put the right side on the left and the left side on the right. When he did that, the killing was complete. This is how Jarasandha was killed. How did he do it? Darshayamasa vitapam patayan iva samnyaya. Now, when somebody is watching a cricket match, somebody is eating an ice cream, somebody is eating popcorn, somebody is eating chips, whatever it is. And you just take a piece of popcorn, you take chips and then tear it into two. Nobody can mistake you. It just looked like an ordinary gesture. Actually, it was a meaningful leading gesture. So he took one little branch and made it in two pieces and then threw it. That is how Bhima won the game. Ekam padam padakramya dorbhyam anyam pragrihya saha budataha patayamasa shakhamiva mahagajaha. Just as an elephant tears a tree apart, he held one foot and then put one foot on the other foot and tore him, giving him one blow at the bottom of his body, and he was torn into pieces. That is how the king's subjects saw two pieces, each with a single leg, single thigh, single hip, single shoulder, single arm, single eye, single eyebrow, single ear, and with a half a back and half a chest. That is how the Bhagavata describes him. It was so strange. The people said, oh, Jai Ho, Jai Ho. Bhima has won, Bhima has won. Ha ha karo mahanasit. Everywhere, everyone is watching. Bhima has won. Everybody is happy. Nihate Magadeshwari. When Mahadeshwara, Jarasandha, was killed, there was hahakara. Pujayama satur bhimam parirabhya jaya achyutau. The Arjuna, Jaya is Arjuna, Achyuta is Krishna. Krishna and Arjuna, both of them embraced Bhima and said, well done, brother, well done. Sahadevam tattanayam bhagavan bhutabhavanaha abhyashintat ameyatma magadanam patim prabhu. What strikes me about Sri Krishna is, He establishes justice everywhere. When he killed Vali, my dear listeners, go to the Ramayana. When Rama killed Vali, soon after that, even as Vali was dying, he said, don't worry, Vali, your son Angada will be the crown prince. Look at the dharma of the Lord. Don't think we are taking away your kingdom. After you, after Sugriva, the next in authority in the kingdom will be your son, not Sugriva's son. I hope you understand. The justice the Lord does. Angada has nothing against Rama. That is why Angada becomes one of the chief Vanaras to follow the Lord. Similarly, when Jarasandha is killed, Jarasandha's son Sahadeva is crowned as the son, as the king of Magadha, the kingdom of Magadha. Naturally, he'll submit to Krishna because Krishna has given him the kingdom. This is the dharma of the Lord, the ethics of the Lord. The kingmaker has to be just. Do you agree? The kingmaker has to be just. He may not like the father, but he should not take it out on the son. The son should be given his father's due. That is how Sahadeva is the name of Jarasandha's son. He is crowned as the king of Magadha. 20,000 kings are released now. Today, the moment you find a man is released from prison, Vande Mataram. No? The moment you come out, you are happy. The moment you're released, Bharat Mata ki jai. All the 20,000 of them are now happy. And look at their punya. Who has released them? Krishna has released them. Krishna stands before the prison. It is this scene that touches me. It touches me to the heart because many of us, you must have seen in movies. I also remember in movies, one big jail is there, and there is one big door, and there is a guard there. The guard opens the door, and the hero or the heroine, whoever it is, comes out of the prison. That is all. Nothing happens. Maybe somebody is waiting to meet him. That is all. But when these 20,000 kings come out, whom do they see? Srivatsankam Chaturbahum Padma Garbharunikshanam Charu Prasannavadanam Sfuran Makara Kundalam. They are very blessed to have the darshana of Lord Narayana. How is he? Kiritahara Kataka Kati Sutrangadanchitam Brajatvaramani Grivam Nivitam Vanamalaya. He is surrounded by a beautiful Vanamala. Pibantam iva chakshurbhyam, lihanta iva jihvaya, jigranta iva nasabhyam, rambhanta iva bahuvihi. How are they? What are they doing? They are so happy to see him. Pibantaha iva chakshurbhyam. When they see this beauty, what I like about the Lord is, all your sense organs get satisfied when you see him. Tattavat bhati sakshat Guru Pavanapure hanta bhagyam jananam. When Guru Ayyappa is seen by Bhattadri, oh hanta bhagyam jananam. What a fortune that we are able to see him. Kesha pasha vrita pinchika vitati sanchalan makara kundalam hara jalavana malika lalita mangaraga ghana saurabham. This is how the Lord looks when he comes for the Rasalila. How is he now? When they see him, they're drinking with their eyes. Pibanta iva chakshurbhyam, lihanta iva jihvaya. They're licking him. He is sweet, so sweet that you feel like licking him. Jigranta iva nasabhyam. There is chandana because he has got chandana all over. Sarvange harichandanam. All of us, whenever we read about Narayana or Krishna, he has chandana all over him. So there is fragrance also. All your sense organs are gratified when they have darshan of the Lord. Nothing remains unsatisfied. Rambhanta iva bahubihi. They are rubbing against him because they want to embrace Krishna. They want to embrace Krishna. They are rubbing against him with their arms. Pranemuhu hata papmanu murdabihi padayur harihi. All of them came and fell at the feet of Hari. They put their heads on his feet. What more do you want? And as Shukadeva is describing, how are they? After seeing Krishna, let me tell you, some of us take quite some time to have darshan of Lord Venkateshwara. But the moment you go there, all your fatigue is gone. You might have come all the way, maybe you came by train, maybe you came by flight. When from the airport you came to Tirumala Elipiri, then you took a taxi or a car, and then you came up and then took some time to find the cottage and then settle down. And next morning all your fatigue is gone. Vina Venkatesham Nanatho Nanatha Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami. The moment you see him, all your fatigue is gone. You know how people are tired in the prison. 20,000 kings were huddled in a prison. All their fatigue is gone now. Krishna Sandarshana Akhlada Dvasta Samrodhana Klamaha. Their fatigue of imprisonment was gone. Prashasam Sur Rishikesham Girbihi Pranjayayu Nrupaha. They offered great words of stotra, praise to the Lord. Namaste Deva Devesham Prapannarti Haravyayam Prapannarti Hara Avyayam Prapannan Pahina Krishna Nirvinnan Ghora Samsrute. We have fallen into this world, terrible world. Please save us from this world, Master. You are here as our Savior. We bow down to you. You are the one who has removed our pride. We were proud that we were kings. All that pride is gone. Kalena tanva bhavato anukampaya vinashta darpas charanau smaramate. Now vinashta darpa, all our darpa is gone. Absolute power corrupts, absolutely. I didn't say it. The Lord himself is going to say that. We don't want anything, Krishna. We don't want anything. The moment you see the Lord, did I not tell you? How can you ask pebbles from a diamond merchant? You can't ask pebbles from a diamond merchant. You have to ask diamonds. They stand before him and say, Atho narajyam mrigatrishni rupitam. Our Raja is mrigatrishna. It is a mirage. Running after power. Power mongering is like running after a mirage. We don't want. Dehena shashvat patataru jambhuva. What is the sharira? This body. I hope you know the etymological meaning of the word sharira, shiryate iti shariram. That which is decaying. Every day it is rotting. Every day. At 55 or something, at 65 or something, at 75 or something, at 85 or nothing. That is what happens. Shiryate. It is full of disease. It is full of pain. Upasitavyam sprayayamaye vibho. We just want to pray to you, Master. Kriya phalam pretya cha karnarochanam. We don't want anything that is only fascinating to the ear. We want to bow down to you and do your puja, Krishna. We want to do your puja. Then comes that famous shloka I mentioned to you earlier. As I started this episode, Krishnaya, please repeat. Fold your hands. Krishnaya, Vasudevaya, Haraye, Paramatmane, Pranata, Kleshanashaya, Govindaya, Namo Namaha, Krishnaya, Vasudevaya, Haraye, Paramatmane, Pranata, Kleshanashaya, Govindaya, Namo Namaha, Krishnaya, Vasudevaya, Haraye, Paramatmane, Pranata, Kleshanashaya, Govindaya, Namo Namaha. Please remember this shloka and chant it at least once a day. You will never have any problem. Problems will fade like dew before sunlight. That is how it will be. Krishnaya, you are Krishna. You are the son of Vasudeva, that is one thing. And you are the all-expanding one, Vasudevaya. You are Hari, you are Paramatma. Not only Krishna, the son of Vasudeva, you are Hari, the master of the world. Japle Hari ka naam manwa, Japle Hari ka naam, Jap se honge puran dekho, तेरे सारे काम जप से होंगे पूर्ण, देखो तेरे सारे काम। जप ले हरि का नाम मनवा, जप ले हरि का नाम। जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे श्याम। Haraye Paramatmane. Who is Hari? He is the Paramatma. He is the master of the world, the greatest God. And who is he? He may be great. You may be great in your own home, in your own office. How does it matter to me? You're concerned about man. Pranata Kleshanashaya. He who bows down to you. Pranata means one who bows down. Pranata Kleshanashaya. My dear listeners, the language which God has inspired man with has no synonyms. Did I not write in my message? There are so many ways of seeing, perceiving, glaring, gaping, gazing, and so on, beholding. So many epithets are there. Similarly, there is a thing called shoka, there is a thing called dukkha, there is a thing called klesha. Shoka is when somebody dies, when something is lost. Dukkha is any pain. But there is an inexplicable pain called klesha. Klesha nashaka Keshava, says the great Acharya. Whenever you think of the dasas, they have an insightful reading into life. Klesha nashaka Keshava. There is a rhythm, there is a prasa in this usage, Klesha nashaka Keshava. When you say Keshava, the inexplicable sorrow is gone. Sometimes you have everything, but you can't enjoy anything. That is called Klesha. You have a wife, you have a child, you have grandchildren, you have money, you have status, but you're not happy. That unhappiness is called Klesha. Pranata Klesha nashaya Govindaya namo namaha. Govinda is a beautiful term. Govinda is one who looks after the world, one who looks after his bhaktas, one who looks after the cowherds and cowherdesses, one who looks after the cows, everything. Govindaya namo namaha. This was the shloka that I heard from Devra Baba. I told you, Krishnaya, Vasudevaya, Bolo, Bolo, he said. And all of us shouted in one voice, Krishnaya, Vasudevaya, Haraye, Paramatmane, Pranata Kleshanashaya, Govindaya namo namaha. Samstuyamano Bhagavan, Rajavihi Muktabandhanehi. Shukadeva says, when all the Rajas, 20,000, imagine 20,000 kings saying in one breath, Krishnaya, Vasudevaya, Hare, Paramatmane, Pranata Kleshanashaya, Govindaya, Namo Namaha. Krishna is very happy. Tanaha karunastat, Sharanyaha Shlakshnaya Giram. Oh yes, with gentle words he answered, I will bless you. And what is the blessing? Sudrida Jayate Bhakti. Badham ashamsitam tatham. Whatever you said is very well said. Badham. Badham in Sanskrit means vareva. Badham, badham, badham. Badham, badham. As you say, va, no? In Hindi, similarly. Badham, badham. Well said, well said. Whatever you said is well said. And let me tell you, Sudrida Jayate Bhakti. Your bhakti will be Sudrida. You will have whatever desire you have asked, that will be fulfilled. I know, as we say in English, absolute power corrupts absolutely. The Lord is also telling them, it is true that you have concluded and you have spoken very truly that human beings who lack self-control, that leads them to absolute power and absolute arrogance. Shriya, Aishwarya, Mada, Unnaham, lack of restraint. Pashye unmadakam drinam. Unmadakam. Unmadakam means intoxicating. When you have power, you become intoxicated. I've told my audience earlier, there's the first prose novel in Sanskrit called Kadambari. Great style. You should read it to enjoy it. Absolutely fabulous Sanskrit, most lilting Sanskrit. Prose. First, Banabhatta wrote it. And this great work has a prince called Chandrapeda, who goes to his minister called Vaishampayana just before the coronation, one day before the coronation. If you want your son to join you in business, first send him to a Mahatma. From you, he will not take any advice because children don't like parents advising. Send him to some Mahatma. So Chandrapeda goes to, not to Tarabeda, but to the Vaishampayana, who is his minister, and says, sir, tomorrow I am going to sit on the throne. What is your advice? And the first thing that Vaishampayana says, Rajya Lakshmi Unmada Karini. Rajya Lakshmi, power corrupts absolutely. This was said in the 9th century. You can imagine. Power corrupts absolutely. The moment you sit on a chair, oh, something goes wrong. So he says, Unmadakam Rinam. But you are asking for bhakti, and I will grant you this. Having said this, he accepts. The Lord then has Sahadeva honoring them with clothing, jewelry, garlands, sandal paste, all suitable to royalty. After this, te pujita mukundena rajano mushtakundala virejuhu mochita kleshat pravradante yathagraham. When a person comes out of prison, he's got soiled clothes, he's got a sad face, and he's got a body which is unclean. You can't have a shower, good shower in a prison. No, you can't, unless it's a first-class prison. You come out totally disheveled hair and sad face, drooping eyes, fatigue, pain of the body, etc. So what did Sahadeva, the son of Jarasandha, do? The father had imprisoned them, the son releases them and gives them all the hospitality, new clothes, fresh bath, everything, food, and then they're placed in their chariots and sent back. The Bhagavata says, yes, Jarasandham ghatahitva Bhimasenena Keshavaha Parthabhyam Samyuta Prayat Sahadevena Pujitaha. Now the three of them are seated in the chariot, and Sahadeva says, thank you, Swami, for establishing me on the throne of my father. I bow down to you. Tat Shrutva Prita Manasah Gatva Te Khandava Prastham Shankhan Dadmuchitarayaha. When you come back victorious, you naturally blow the shankha, and they blew their shankhas. 1 minute more, please. Tat Shrutva. The moment the people of Indraprastha heard this, Meni Re Magadam Shantam, they knew that Jarasandha is Shanta. Shanta means he is dead. Raja Chapta Manoratha, that King Yudhishthira has won against Magadha. Bhimasena has come back victorious. Nishamya Dhanmarajastat Keshavena Anukampitam Ananda Shukalam Unchan Premna Novacha Kinchana. What a lovely way of ending the chapter. When Krishna, Bhimasena, and Arjuna came back victorious, the great king Yudhishthira saw them and started raining tears of gratitude and could not speak anything. That's all. That is where the chapter ends. Premna novacha kinchana. Silence is more eloquent than speech. Thank you. May the Lord fulfill all your dharmic desires. Please bless me as long as I live. Let me carry this message of faith and grace wherever I go. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha, Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutir Druvani Tirmatir Mama. Let me wish all of you happy Deepavali. May the Lord shower Ayur Arogya Saukhyam on all of you with this prayer. Narayana 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 Bolo Narayana 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 Krishna Narayana 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 नारायण सत्यनारायण नारायण नारायण यत्र योगेश्वर कृष्णो यत्र पार्थो धनुर्धरः तत्र श्री विजयो भूतिर् ध्रुवानी तिर्मतिर्मम. God willing, we'll meet again on Monday, that is the 16th at 7 o'clock. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you, Amma. Jai Shri Krishna. Happy Diwali.
Jai Shri Krishna. Happy Diwali.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi. Jai Shri Krishna Didi. Jai Shri Krishna.
Happy Diwali, Happy Diwali, Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi. Jai Shri Krishna.
Shri Krishna Amma.
Jai
Happy
Shri,
Diwali.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you, Amma. Happy Diwali to everybody. Ashram.
Happy Diwali. Thank you Didi. Happy
Jai
Diwali.
Shri Krishna, Amma. Happy Diwali.
And thank you so much for the wonderful katha.
Jai Shri Krishna, Ma.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you, Amma. Jai Shri Krishna. Happy Diwali.